Hello and welcome my friends, back again this week with more T1 content. Hope you enjoyed your time off. No T1 videos for 1 week. Rough time, but hopefully you relaxed with the Lunar New Year. Or if you're not celebrating that, maybe Valentine's Day was good for you. Maybe you're a Rizzer, maybe you have game, or maybe you don't and played League of Legends, whatever. Hope life was good for you. Now life continues to be even better because T1 is managing to get first place. Yes, KT, our rivals, beat Genji, our other rivals. Great success. Now T1, we are going to beat DK. And yeah, with that we're going to get first place. Amazing news, I know. But now actually let's see how T1 beats DK. Yeah, DK obviously, in case you're not actively looking at the standings, it's not looking good. I think they're like 7-6 or something. Yeah, we're going to crush their skulls. Now let's get into the game. Enjoy. Okay, cracking open a cold one and taking a look at the draft here. Yeah, nothing really all too special, right? We have seen a few things pop up in the West, right? The ADTF, I think, is a most notable new pick that we've seen come up. Also, I guess Karma, right, in solo lanes and something like that. Obviously, a pick that has happened before, but yeah, with the recent buffs, I would have expected more priority. Well, regardless, K'sante, I mean, what are we going to talk about? Double AD carry bot lane for T1. That's bread and butter. It's nothing new. Let's see how they bully this lane. Kellen here thought he's going to be funny and picks the Pike. And yeah. I mean, it's not bad, right? But you just really need to be a bit more aggressive on that. But yeah, not possible really with this lane. Yeah, so I don't know, man. If like Pike from under turret, not really the best. Maybe he and Lucid are looking for something there earlier on, right? Lucid is obviously pathing bot. Yeah. And mid lane, obviously, yeah, Faker. Let's see how he's going to lane gap another opponent. I mean, I think he has shown up like big time so far this entire year, destroying his individual opponents again and again with massive laning advantages. Here, obviously, this matchup is pretty interesting, right? Because we have a repeat of Owner's Poppy invading as a Sejuani, right? Yeah, no, Lucid, you're not winning that one.
Faker's teleporting back. Owner is still here, going to be able to lock this one down.
Yeah.
Kellen a little bit late on this one. And for level of scrutiny, I think you're going to be under. That was a dangerous one there from Faker, but Owner is going to be here. Killer Instinct going to be thrown
yeah.
out. Owner just picking up the kill.
I mean, it was close. It was close, but still. The idea of what Faker and Owner were doing there is obviously correct, right? Sure, the Azure wall doesn't stop at all, but Poppy W does, so yeah. And yeah, as Chronicler just mentions here, Faker also still had flash the entire time.
Yeah, Faker going in here.
So yeah.
I think took a big risk with that, but knowing that Owner was there felt relatively safe. And then here, yeah, Showmaker is just out.
Yeah.
And if he flashes the wall, then maybe it's enough, but they lay ADCC in a way that...
Yeah, not bad. Regardless, T1 still, right, with all the ifs and buts about like maybe they should extend their lead a bit more. Yeah, that was very ambitious to smite steal from Owner and Kalista. But well, I mean, maybe, right? But overall, pretty desperate, right? Oh, let's see. Oh my. Ignite OP. Faker does burn down as well, so D+ are on the board, but I come on, Owner! Pike, man. Faker here, I mean, I guess playing pretty aggressively, baiting attention. Maybe that's the idea. What? And I mean, I am a melee player. Oh, wait, Zeus here? Oh, nice W though. K'sante, man, what a champion. Last time Zeus played K'sante, we were praising him for being based for not being able to play K'sante. Obviously that was not his first K'sante game, right? But we were memeing a bit. Yeah, it seems like he's a bit more... He's played a bit more K'sante over the holiday, and now, yeah, that's a bit better. But bro, Keria here getting attacked. I guess flash predict ult, and Lucid now is under the turret. Faker might also be in damage. Oh. Okay. Bam. That would have been so cool, but Keria doesn't have enough damage yet. T1 really handshaking these skirmishes. Look at this here. Boom, goes in, gets the flash. Oh, no, that's the earlier play where the ignite is OP. But still a 1-for-1. Yeah, like it looks so good. But Kellen with the flash Q really yeah, flicks over Faker, and with that, oh, Kellen here caught again. Very nice. Okay, 15 minutes. Again, I say it. T1 now, they can't get any more plates, but they have been doing quite well. Right items completed across the board. Sure, DK has some items themselves, but DK is going to lose all their lives, right? Oh! Flash. Oh my god. Kellen here, yeah. He's usually the... What? He's the one that wants to hunt AD carries, but yeah, it seems that these AD carries are back for vengeance here. I mean, look at this. I mean, I wouldn't even say Kellen is like inting all that much. He's fishing for plays, right? Which is like kinda what the what is again the Pyke is supposed to do. He has 100% kill participation, right? Like he has been active on the map. Maybe he could have been like a bit more active in the early laning phase, but I don't know, man. It's rough. There's nothing going on. Faker has everything, and spell shield and a ratio prepared for these opponents. He's biding so much time, flash ult, and yeah. I don't know that Faker really had to flash there, but better safe than sorry. But yeah, like that's 3 people top. But yeah, T1 was on a recall timer. Could have talked about that earlier, I guess. Okay. Yeah. As always, if you take down Faker, cool for you, but in general, T1 will then take care of you. There is K'sante, a champion with 4700 HP, 300 something armor, and 259 magic resistance, or what was it? He walked into the tower though, so that's unhealthy. But still, K'sante killing someone 2 versus 1. No, it's actually against Showmaker. Oh my god, that's just great. Regardless, 10-4 the scoreline, 6,000+ gold, roughly. 3 Drakes, great scaling, good teamfight comp, like good CC, safety tools here. We see all kinds of plays being attempted by the DK lineup. And it's actually quite good for them, right? Look, they didn't use anything, right? They used King and TP. And look at Guma. He has lost the Summoner's Balls. Big win for DK. But yeah. Oh my, oh my. That was an alley-oop, man. Jesus. But yeah, Lucid gets spotted by Keria. Keria is like a second AD carry here at this point. He's so strong. He has eaten so much. Look, he's eating him. Oh my, oh my. As much as I'm happy... Oh my god, Jesus Christ. And Keria gets another solo kill! Jesus Christ, man, that guy can't play Ashe. I mean, actually, like, Ashe Kalista, it's just so broken. It's just so broken. Like, you have permavision, like, you're so safe, you have so much CC, you have so much objective control. I mean, I think it's, like, in idea, one of the best bot lanes you can play, no? T1 drafting, like, a strong comp and great champions at the same time. But, yeah. They get 1 turret here, good for them, but, that's going to be it. Damage dealt, most damage in the game, the Ashe with, yeah. it's so great, right? People are complaining about supports dealing all that much damage. Just don't get damage. Just don't, right? Also, you have a support on your team as well, right? Or play support yourself if you really want. Just shut up. Supports finally get to be able to do something, man. Okay, most linear flash that you've ever seen, but hey, anyway, looks good. But yeah, so in the end, T1 win game number 1, not really anything to complain about. Like maybe I think Faker in the mid lane could have been like a bit calmer, right? He and Owner outplayed these things. Actually, like he, Owner and Keria, right? The 3v3s we saw in mid lane really worked out well for us, but it's just hand stiff and 2 HP and so on, right? If you give Showmaker the lead, then that's the only, not the only and not the best way for DK, but at least it would have been a way for DK to do something in this series, or in this first game rather. So that's the only little thing. Everything else just was pretty great. I think Owner could have been maybe a bit more forward after like after the first invades and so on. But it honestly didn't matter, right? He could be in Lucid's jungle, so that you always know where Lucid is. Lucid loses even more resources, which doesn't really matter, but hey. And maybe like drags the laners away from their lanes and so on and so on. So that's like one idea, but we could also go for what Owner just did and like be like on counter ganking duty, which also worked out well. So yeah, complaining on a very high level. It was pretty great. But obviously DK struggling a bit. Let's see game number 2. Finish this with a quick 2-0. Let's go, let's go. Okay, my friends, we come into game number 2. And yeah, we have a draft at our hands. Zeus plays the Aatrox. It's going to be pretty rough for the DK lineup, but the DK lineup should be decently safe against that. Respect Ghost here by Guma. Just doesn't... he says, okay, you got me. Take the Ghost, but leave me. Yeah, Guma with Varus, such a treat. Keria with the engaged Tamkench, very nice. But I don't know, man, against this DK lineup. Sure, there's Lucid, right? And I guess you can eat the target of Kellen as well, but it's okay, it's okay. Could be a bit better, but it's pretty nice anyway. Zeus here decides to just make his presence known, right? He says, like, I'm your father. And yeah, pretty nice. And Owner comes around. Oh, there, that's problematic. Yeah, there's no way you outsmite a Rel. And again, another great start by the T1 side, right? This time with an even more aggressive invade. So he's going to clear the entire top side. Okay, Guma gets hit here. Okay, Guma just doesn't want to flash, I guess. But hey, good for DK, good for DK. The C1 bot lane obviously is a bit weaker at some parts versus DK here, right? But yeah, if you look at the CS, Guma is not going to lose all too much, right? So overall, right, you see the gold lead completely even with DK having first blood and first blood assist gold. So that's that. Gold lead obviously allocated in the bot side, and yeah, on the other side T1 ahead in every other position, or rather, right, in top, mid, and jungle. But yeah. Let's see here, Guma forces out the old flash trade though. Yeah, good for DK, good for DK, honestly, right? Proactive plays, looking for things. Maybe if it's not against T1, it works out a bit better. But yeah, it is sadly against T1, who also have 3 Void Grubs yet. So yeah, he loses an entire wave. I mean, not an entire wave, but like 4 minions, which is a lot. And oh, yeah, he was looking for a flash, but now flash doesn't come in. No Devour. Oh, Bomba. But there's now the flash from Lucid, yeah. This is a bit silly, right? Faker, not Faker. Keria was thinking that DK was better than they are. Something like that, right? He was expecting Lucid to like Q flash immediately in, but well, he didn't, and as such, he uses his Devourer for nothing. Right. And then he doesn't have it later, etc, etc. Still, I mean, again, if you look at the gold, it's just a 300 gold lead, 400 gold lead here, roughly. But yeah, that's, I mean, nice. But look at mid lane, look at jungle. Yeah, I was talking about how was Lucid level 8 actually. Like, my bro owner got all the grubbies in the world. Like, all the grubbies. He got all the drakes. Oh, us. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate there. I don't know if it was the magnet storm. I think it was. That got Kellen out of Gumayushi's error, and as such he lived. So that's that. But yeah. Double teleport for, what is it, one kill? Yeah. I think only Owner died, right? Zeus picks up 5 plates in top lane. Yeah, this Aatrox is now gigantual. Sadly though, this Aatrox doesn't have the best of times. I mean, it is Zeus, so like he's going to make me eat my words, but in general, if you play Aatrox against this comp, do you feel happy? Hitting K'sante? No, I don't feel happy. Like, I don't care about hitting a Vi. And yeah, look at this. What are you doing against Zaya Rakan as Aatrox? Like, desperately running away. That's what you do. Yeah, there is no way you ever like kill them. Same with Karma, right? Like, Aatrox can't do anything this game. I should have paid more attention to the draft, honestly, but I was being chilling. But yeah, we get the turret there in mid lane, pretty nice, but our Aatrox is going to die and give over a bounty to the Vi. Well, whatever. Okay, again, engaging onto our owner. And oh, Keria gets charmed at the right moment.
Once again, hitting turrets every time there's a fight. I feel like they're taking something on the map.
Yes.
He is. He actually is. As we do
Faker is not choving. Faker is playing the game. But yeah, Faker here getting paid, right? Very nicely played by Kellen, right? He held his charm for Keria, right? He was not instantly like looking to charm the next target with his ult, right? But he was waiting for Keria to move for the Devourer, right? He was waiting for owner to go down, right? So yeah, I don't know what Keria is doing here. That is a bit silly, but yeah, Faker is still top. That's yeah, grub value, man. 6 grubbies destroying everything. Faker is getting paid, man. Das sieht man side lane grind set. Very nice to see. But yeah. Okay, let's see the drifting. Owner, okay. Shoo! Nice driving. T1 can play the side lane game here pretty easily. And like as long as they hold this mid lane turret. If they lose the mid lane turret, then it's getting very hard. Faker here gets attacked, but this time, right, T1 here is now finally grouped up. Feels like one of the first times we see this. Ult here for safety. So yeah, that's pretty helpful. Faker here also moving into this area. What is he doing? I mean, I guess he expected them to dash onto him, but that was very weird. Oh no, Zeus got spotted, but the wombo combo comes through. And now, I mean, if you attack the Aatrox, then obviously he's going to get the Q value of what are you doing? Oh my. This is just... Oh my. Look at the Aatrox damage, man. What did... Hopefully, I can't cut it out of the video. Even though it maybe was not too exciting. But we talked about this again and again. Right? Aatrox, he's so fucked this game. How is he ever going to approach this DK lineup? Okay, baseline he has to get the flank. But even then, how is he going to hit this team? Like, how is he going to hit anyone but Kingen maybe? Right? And then he's on the flank. He gets spotted. You are like, oh god, what now? He's now never going to get his value, right? They know even that he's there. But what happens? DK looks at the Aatrox and thinks, let's go attack this guy. Look at them. Oh yes, there is a level 15 Aatrox with 3 items. Let's engage onto him. He gets so much value. Owner with the decently nice ult follow-up there. Ay. And yeah, I mean, even like Faker, Guma, they don't have ult, right? So like this could have been even worse if they didn't fumble like their positioning earlier on. But it's a clean ace, they get the Drake, they get the Baron. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Aiming also forced to like ult earlier in the fight, right, due to the owner engage. Not even sure if he was really in like range for that, but regardless. Oh, let's see, Kellen flank here, but Devour comes out and Guma is just safe. Shockwave buys some time. Owner might die. Ripper Reno, our sweet prince here. Zeus, this is what I've talked about earlier with like maybe mid laners fucking this up, right? Like if he actually just stayed in bot and auto attacked the turret, he could have gotten the turret already. Doesn't really matter, right? They have nothing else to do right now. It's not that the train is leaving the station and they have to hurry. But yeah, they use everything, or like they use a lot here to get the single kill onto owner. It's not really like all that meaningful. Sure, obviously we like to have owner around, right? Pretty cool, good. Faker here, like very safe. Yes, the Zonias, his team is following him. He doesn't have the ult yet, but yeah. And oh, there's also Zeus! Ooga boop. Look at that fucking damage. But that's what I mentioned, right? How is he now going to catch up to them? Like, if DK doesn't want to fight Aatrox, yeah, like if they don't want to fight Aatrox, like Aatrox is not fighting anyone, but they are, I mean. But yeah, DK, they trade 2 for 2. Good for them, good for them. Pretty nice. Faker still has flash, by the way, the entire time. And yeah, how does Guma die? Oh, Ksante, okay. K'sante, a champion with 4,700 HP. Right, T1 wasn't even that massively ahead, right? They were in a okay spot, but the game was relatively even, right? Aiming was like pretty strong on one side. Karma doesn't even need that many resources to be effective, right? And on the other side, T1 was also in an alright spot. Your Faker just gets flat out engaged, but still has, like, I mean, I want to be nice, but I don't know if I can be. Okay, this is pretty good for DK, I guess, in theory, right? They're funneling into a corridor, but they have nothing left really here. Ah yes, K'sante. So yeah, Keria has to get help from Zeus, but yeah. This was such a this is such a like Faker play, it feels like, right? I feel like he's one of the only like mid laners who does that, right? He baits the engage completely, right? He has Zonia's Tahm Kench Devour. He still has flash for, like the entire time. It feels like he had flash the entire game. And like here, he flashes forward, secures the kill onto aiming. Maybe not the best usage of flash, but I mean, again, better safe than sorry, right? This corridor, bit annoying, and aiming is the one that is strong on the KT side. Faker just, like, Faker needs that POG for this game. He's playing so incredibly well. Smashed the laning phase, right? Obviously. Showmaker rotated, but we talked about that already, that how that he punished the rotations immaculately. Side laning, right, putting pressure on the map, right? DK is looking for picks, DK is looking for that. What is Faker doing? Is he wasting his time rotating 5 hours later, TPing to a fight with TP taking 10 minutes to like to channel? No, he actually just takes side lane inner turrets and gets paid, which is valuable in its own right. Faker here again playing aggressive. He doesn't have splash this time, but he has the other safety tools obviously. And the thing is, like, if Lucid uses his ultimate on Faker, or if Kellen uses his like flash ult whatever W engage on Faker, who has Zonias, who has Tahm Kench Devour, right? If T1 actually baits like a single target engage in, then like there's no way they lose the fight, right? In theory, at least, right? Right? If DK uses their stealth on one target, that also like has Tahm Kench Devourer and Zhonya's or both, then there's nothing really. And yeah, here T1 doing a over the wall Baron. T1 is like at parts or like stylistically, right? If we ignore player skill, stylistically or whatever, playing without a top laner, right? This Aatrox again, if it's not Zeus, right? Like this Aatrox is just not doing anything. And again, they're doing the thing where they engage the Aatrox. He dies in 2 seconds. But yeah, T1 is just going to go bot. And the thing is, DK now used their tools for the Aatrox, right? They used everything from Kellen and everything from Lucid, right? So there is no way they can fight, even with a numbers advantage here, unless obviously they pick off people one by one, right? Which is not what we're going to see right now, right? We're not jinxing T1 here. T1 is looking for the fight, right? Zeus 20 seconds, but also TP, so that's that. Let's see, Elder Drake obviously, yeah, still one of the worst things that exists in the game, excluding champions, right? I don't know, man, fuck this objective. Right, like DK here is 7,000 gold or so behind, but hey, if they get Elder, they still can miraculously win the game. Let's just hope not. Zeus here, where is he? There he is, okay. Doesn't even need to TP. Actually, he TP'd. I mean, my eyes. I have glasses for a reason, I can see, right? Here, let's see, you just need to get rid of Lucid, right? Wait out the Q. Yeah, bit ugly 50-50 style play, but yeah. Let's see, now we can just Ooga Booga go in. Owner's pretty tanky. And yeah, we remember, right, that how many cooldowns DK used for the pick onto Zeus. They used a lot. Sure, their ultimates came up of cooldown, but their flashes didn't. And as such, T1 just, obviously also with Eldra and Gold Lead and Soul and so on, can be a bit more brazen. Faker here especially showing off a bit. Zeus here, again, pain and suffering for playing K'sante against this matchup. But yeah, Faker here recalling, but he has TP, so yeah, they're being chilling. Obviously no Baron buff anymore, but it is what it is. So yeah, pretty cleanish 2-0, right? Considering that it's against a team like DK that has the potential to be incredibly good. Faker played insanely well, I think, in both series. This first one was maybe a bit too aggressive at times, but worked out well. This one, very aggressive at times. He knew it worked out well. Bot lane in game number 2, obviously a pain train, right? Especially like with the attention that DK put down there, and Faker deciding, I mean, I'd argue smartly so, to stay in mid lane and do his thing. Zeus here, again, please don't pick Aatrox in these spots. Maybe it was an early pick or something, I don't know. It looked painful, but it worked out because he's just insanely good. Regardless, T1 wins 2-0. We're number 1 in the LCK. We're already number 1 in the world, right? World champions and so on. But yeah, number 1 in LCK, finally. Let's see. Usually, again, we don't lose in spring all that often. We do, like, I don't know, twice or so in the last couple of years. Regardless, I yapped a bit today. Hope you enjoyed yourself with this video. And yeah, turn the next time when we are watching and reacting to more T1 plays. Take care, my friends, and yeah, till next one, I guess.